was getting stronger. Thought I finally learned the pain. I packed your name into a corner, said I'd never say it again. But you came back in small reminders, in a song, in the way it rings. I let myself start believing maybe this time it wouldn't end the same. I told myself it was over, that I was finally okay. But hope has a cruel way of bringing you back just to take you away. I lost you again, and it hurts like before, like my heart didn't learn anything, like I still wanted more. I picked myself up just to fall in the same old way. I finally learned how to live without you, then I lost you again. I stopped checking my phone at midnight, stopped waiting for your name. I learned how to sleep alone without calling it pain. One look, one message, one moment, and I forgot how far I'd come. You didn't promise me forever, but my heart still heard one. I blame myself for believing, for letting you back in. But loving you was never the mistake. Thinking you'd stay was I lost you again, in a quieter way, not with goodbye or closure, just slowly fading away. I didn't scream this time, I just let the silence win. I survived losing you once, but I lost you again. The first time broke me open, left me learning how to breathe. The second time taught me some wounds never fully heal. I don't hate you for leaving, I hate that I let you return. I built my heart back together just to watch it burn. We could know better, but I still chose you. I lost you again, and this one stays, because now I know the ending. I'll miss who I am with you, but I'll save who I am alone. Some loves don't end once, they echo until you let them go. Learned your silence like a second language. Every pause said more than you ever did. I memorized the shape of your absence while pretending this wasn't it. You held my hand like it was temporary, like your heart was already gone. I was building a home in your shadow, you were just passing through all along. I blamed myself for every distance, for every night you slipped away. But love shouldn't feel like guessing or begging someone to stay. You were never mine, I just loved you like you were. I gave you my forever, you gave me borrowed words. I broke myself believing there was something I could do, but you were never mine, and I was always losing you. Kept the quiet so you wouldn't leave, swallowed tears so you could breathe. I shrank my knees, erased my name, just to keep you the same. You said I care but never stayed, said I'm here, then looked away. I held on to what I wished you meant, not what you gave. I called it love, I called it fate, I called it patience, called it hope. But now I see the truth too late. I was alone the whole damn road. You were never mine, I just loved you like you were. I made excuses for your absence and called it learning curves. I bled quietly beside you while you slept just fine. You were never without you in my name. The night gets loud when I'm not distracted. Every memory takes a turn. I lie here staring at the ceiling, waiting for my heart to learn. Your name still lives in the silence between every breath I take. I try to run from the feeling, but it's here when I'm awake. I tell myself I'm doing better, then the quiet pulls me in. It reminds me how much I lost and how empty I've been. I'm alone with my thoughts, and they all lead to you. Every road I try to take ends where we used to. I'm alone with my thoughts, and they don't let me sleep. They keep asking why you left and why you were so easy to leave. I replay every conversation, searching for a sign, for the moment you stopped loving me and started wasting time. You said I'd be okay without you, like it wouldn't hurt at all. But no one tells you how quiet feels after the fall. I don't miss the fighting, I miss feeling safe. I miss being someone's reason to stay. I'm alone with my thoughts, and they're breaking me down. I smile all day in public, then cry when no one's around. I'm alone with my thoughts, and they don't show me mercy. They keep whispering your name like it's still worthy. If love is supposed to heal you, why does it leave a scar? I gave you everything I had, you still walked off with my heart. I'm tired of pretending that I'm strong every night. I'm alone with my thoughts, but I'm learning to breathe, even if every breath reminds me of what you took from me. I'm alone with my thoughts, and maybe that's okay. night goes quiet again, and I'm still here. I still wake up calling your name before I remember you're gone. My hands reach for empty space, like my heart hasn't moved on. Your sweater's still here on the chair, it smells like yesterday. I tell myself I'm getting stronger, but I break in quieter ways. I thought love would fade with time, like it was meant to somehow. But you were my whole reality, and now you're just a memory now. You're just a memory now, but you still feel like home. I talk to you in the silence, like I'm not alone. I smile when people ask about you, say I'm doing okay somehow. But you were everything to me, and now you're just a memory now. I keep your voice inside my head, like it might disappear. I replay every almost word, every wish you were here. I pass the places we used to be, and my heart still slows. It's cruel how something so gone is the thing I feel the most. They say I'll love again one day, but I don't know how. You are my present, my forever. Now you're just a memory now. You're just a memory now, but you still haunt my nights. I sleep on the edge of the bed, like I'm saving your side. I try to say your name out loud, like it won't hurt me now. But you were my whole life once, and now you're just a memory now. If I knew our last goodbye was the last one we'd ever say, I would have held you longer, I would have begged you to stay. I don't miss the way you left, I miss the way you stayed. I miss the girl I used to be before you faded away. But I loved you more than I showed, and now I'm alone with the sound. You're just a memory now. You're just a memory now, but you still have my heart. I don't know how to let go of something that made me who I am. If forgetting means surviving, then I don't know how. Because you were my everything, and you're just a memory now. One day I'll say your name, and it won't You're standing at the doorway with your hand still on the frame. I know this is the ending, but I can't say the name. My voice gets stuck in my chest every time I try. The words you're waiting for feels heavier than goodbye. I practiced this moment in my head, thought I'd be strong this time, but strength left with you and took my spine. I cannot say goodbye, even though you're leaving me. My lips know what to say, but my heart won't let it be. I cannot say goodbye, I'm frozen in the truth. If this is where we end, I don't know how to lose you. Your keys are in your pocket, like they've already chosen sides. You look at me like you're ready, I look at you like I might die. I'd rather swallow all the pain than hear myself let go. If I don't say the word out loud, maybe you'll stay, I don't know. I don't ask you to come back, I don't ask you to stay. I just stand here breaking in the quiet of the day. I cannot say goodbye, it feels like giving up, like admitting all our love was never enough. I cannot say goodbye, so I let the silence speak. You walk away with closure, I'm left incomplete. If loving you means losing you, then I loved you too much. I would have held you forever if you let me hold you once more. I'm not ready, I don't think I ever will be. I cannot say goodbye, but I know you're already gone. The hardest part of loving you is learning to go on. I cannot say goodbye, so I'll say this instead. You were my home, my always, and this is where my heart breaks. I cannot say goodbye, so I say nothing. Your side of the bed is colder than I expected it to be. I still reach out in my sleep for someone who isn't me. The ceiling knows all my secrets, the dark hears every sound. I whisper your name by accident, then turn my face around. I thought the nights would get easier if I just close my eyes, but the silence feels heavier when I try to survive. I sleep alone now, with your memory beside me. Your absence weighs more than your body ever did. I sleep alone now, learning how to breathe somehow. The hardest part of loving you is how I sleep alone now. I fold the blanket like you liked it, out of an old habit I keep. Funny how my hands remember what my heart can't release. You said we needed some distance, like distance doesn't hurt. Now every inch of this bed feels like it learned the worst. I don't miss the fighting, I miss the way you stayed. I miss falling asleep before the world felt unsafe. I sleep alone now, and the nights are too long. I replay every promise, wondering when it went wrong. I sleep alone now, with tears I don't allow. I never learned how to stop loving you. I just sleep alone now. If you ever miss me, I'm right where you left me, still holding on, still breaking gently. I would have shared every tomorrow. You chose to walk away. I sleep alone now, but I still dream of you. Even in my quiet, you're the truth. I sleep alone now, and maybe someday I'll learn how to wake up without your name. But tonight I sleep alone now. The bed is empty, but my heart isn't. I wake up smaller than yesterday, like parts of me stayed asleep. I move through rooms without a sound, so no one notices me. I answer fine, a little too fast. I smile when I shouldn't try. Every mirror feels unfamiliar, like I'm watching myself lie. I used to feel everything, now I barely feel the pain. It's not healing, it's just going numb again. I am slowly fading right in front of you, losing all the colors I once knew. I'm not broken lonely, I'm just wearing thin. I am slowly fading, and no one's listening. Keep my tears on a schedule. Only cry when I'm alone. I've mastered disappearing while still answering my phone. I miss the girl I used to be before I learned to pretend, before I carried all this weight with a smile that wouldn't bend. They say I look stronger now, like that's supposed to be good, but strength that comes from silence is just pain misunderstood. I'm slowly fading, every day the same, trying to remember how I felt my name. I'm still breathing, still here, but something's caving in. I am slowly fading from the inside. If I ask for help, will it make me weak? Or will someone finally hear what I never speak? I don't wanna disappear, I just don't know how to stay when every version of myself feels further away. Please don't let me vanish while I'm standing here. I am slowly fading, but I'm not gone yet. There's a heartbeat under all this, trying not to forget. If love can still find me, if hope still remains, I am slowly fading, but I still feel the I'll leave the light on tonight in case I find my way back. I'm still here, just harder to see. I wake up in a room I don't recognize, even though it's still my bed. Your side is empty, but my heart still reaches there instead. I say your name inside my head, like it might bring you home, but all it does is remind me I'm learning how to be alone. They say I'll find myself again, like I didn't lose me too, but every version of who I was still starts and ends with you. Me without you hurts in ways I can't explain. I don't know who I am now without sharing your name. I thought losing you was pain, but this is worse than still order too much food, like you're on your way. I still pause in conversations to hear what you'd say. I smile when I'm supposed to, I laugh a second late. I look fine on the outside, but inside I hesitate. They tell me time will fix it, like love is just a phase. But love changed the shape of me, and now I'm stuck this way. Me without you hurts. I'm half of what I was. I lost more than a person. I lost who I become. I'm not broken, just unfinished, trying to survive. Me without you hurts more than saying goodbye. If loving you made me softer, why does it feel like I'm stone? Why does moving on feel wrong when you still feel like home? I don't miss the way you left, I miss the way you stayed. I miss the me who believed you weren't going to fade. I don't hate you, I just don't know me. Me without you hurts, but I'm learning to stand with shaking hands and open wounds, trying to understand. If healing means forgetting, then I'll take the pain instead, because me without you hurts. But loving you is who I am. One day I'll breathe without aching. One day this won't feel so new. But tonight I'm still becoming me without you. Called your name too many times till it lost its sound. I kept waiting for your hands, but they never reached back out. I told myself you'd notice that I was fading away, but you were already gone long before I begged you to stay. I wore my pain so quietly, you never saw the signs. I was drowning right beside you while you were doing fine. It's too late to save me, I've been breaking on my own. I needed you to see me before I turned to stone. It's too late to save me, I'm tired of asking why. I gave you all my heartbeats, you how to smile in pictures while my hands were shaking. I kept loving you completely while my soul was aching. You said I was too sensitive, like that was my crime. But feeling everything deeply is how I survived. I don't blame you for leaving, I blame me for the hope. I thought love would come and catch me before I let go. It's too late to save me. I don't scream anymore. I sit with all the silence that you left on the floor. It's too late to save me. I learned how to pretend that losing you didn't change me, but it did in the end. If you ever wonder where I went, I stayed too long. I waited for you to choose me till my strength was gone. I didn't need perfection, I just needed you to stay. It's too late to save me, but I'm still standing here. I survived loving someone who couldn't disappear. It's too late to save me, but I'm learning how to breathe. I won't ask for your rescue, I'll learn to rescue me. It was too late to save me, but not too late to leave. The clock keeps breathing on the wall, like time still cares at all. Morning comes but I don't feel it. Night falls and I can't sleep in it. Your cup is still beside the sink, like you might walk back in. Every little ordinary thing reminds me of what's missing. They say life goes on, but they don't hear this quiet. Every sound is wrong since you stopped being in it. Everything is meaningless without you here. All the colors faded out the moment you disappeared. I talk to empty rooms like you might still hear. Nothing feels like anything without you here. I still save the things I tell you, like the day might bring you back. I still turn when I hear your name, then remember that's not how this ends. I smile in all the right places. I say I'm doing fine, but surviving isn't living when you're no longer mine. They tell me I miss the way you stayed. I miss the version of me that hadn't learned this pain. I don't know who I am in a world you're not in. Everything is meaningless without you here. I'd trade all of tomorrow just to have you near. If this is moving on, then I don't want it, dear. Nothing feels like anything without you here. The world keeps turning like you were never there, but for me, everything stopped when you left. The house still sounds like you at night. Floorboards creak like you're walking in. I hold my breath out of habit, then remember how this ends. Your jacket's still behind the door, like you meant to come back soon. I touch it just to feel something, but it only smells like you. I waited for a sign too long, for footsteps that never came. Hope kept whispering maybe, but reality said your name. You are gone forever, and I'm still standing here, learning how to breathe again without you anywhere near. I thought time would be kinder. I thought I'd be okay, but you are gone forever, and nothing feels the same. I talk to you in quiet rooms, like you can still hear me cry. I rehearse things I'd never say. If I'd known our last goodbye, the world keeps moving without you, like your leaving didn't scar everyone else. Keeps living while I'm frozen where you are. I don't wait for your call, part that stays. You are gone forever, and I finally understand. Some goodbyes don't get closure, they just slip through your hands. I won't wait for another life, I won't beg for yesterday. You are gone forever, and I'll carry that away. I don't need you to come back, I just needed you to stay. But now all I have left is loving you from far away. You said goodbye today, like it was just another word, like my whole world wasn't shaking with everything I heard. You didn't raise your voice, you didn't look away, you just stood there so calmly and took my breath away. I thought we still had time, I thought love meant you'd stay, but I learned in that moment, forever can change in a day. You said goodbye today, and nothing feels the same. The room still knows your heartbeat, but it forgot my name. I watched you walk away while I stayed frozen in place. You said goodbye today and left me here with yesterday. Keep replaying your sentence, like maybe I heard it wrong, like love doesn't end so quietly after being so strong. You packed up all your reasons and left mine on the floor. I would have fought for us forever, you didn't want it anymore. I don't blame you for choosing peace, I just wish it wasn't goodbye. You said this is for the best, while I was learning how to cry. You said good. You said goodbye today. Now I'm learning how to breathe without your voice beside me, without you choosing me. You said goodbye today, and I finally understand love doesn't always end with anger. Sometimes it ends with a hand letting go. You said goodbye today, and I'm still here. You looked right through me today, like I was part of the air. Your eyes searched for something else, and I was standing right there. We used to say my name like it meant something to you. Now it hangs in the silence like a truth you don't wanna choose. I watched your mouth almost say it, then you left and turned away. That's when I knew I lost you, long before you ever stayed. You forgot my name, but you still wear my heart. You remember my body, but not who you were at the start. I'm fading in your memory, while you find all the same. You didn't forget the love, you just forgot my name. You tell stories about someone like I was never real. I sit there holding my breath, pretending I don't feel. You say we're better as strangers, like strangers don't bleed this way. Like I didn't give you pieces I can't take back or replace. I keep quiet to survive while you rewrite the past. It's easier to forget me than admit it didn't last. You've forgotten my name, but you kept the scars. You remember the nights, just not who you are. I'm a blur in your sentences, a face without a frame. You didn't lose the love, you just forgot my name. If I ever mattered, why am I so easy to erase? Why does loving you feel like disappearing without a trace? I still say your name softly, like it might bring you back, but you say mine like a stranger, and that's the hardest fact. Break it once, say it like it hurts, say it like I matter. You forgot my name, and I felt it break. Every memory we had started to decay. If this is how you goodbye to who I was with you, but I'll never forget the way you forgot me. Bend myself into your silence, learn to read your changing moods. Every time you pulled away, I blamed something I didn't do. I stayed up fixing all your problems while mine slept on the floor. I gave you all I had to give, and still you wanted more. I tried being softer, I tried being strong, I tried being everything, but something was always wrong. I was never enough for you, no matter how much I tried. I poured my heart into your hands and watched you keep you close, but it was never true. I was never too little, just never enough for you. You loved me when it was easy, when I didn't need a thing, but the moment I got heavy, you disappeared again. You said I asked for too much when I asked you to stay, so I learned how to want you in a quieter way. I swallowed all my feelings so you wouldn't feel ashamed, but loving someone who won't choose you is the cruelest kind of pain. Keep you around. You took my patience as a weakness. My heart is something to use. I wasn't hard to love, I was just never enough for you. If I could go back in time, I'd hold myself a little tighter. I'd tell that girl in love she doesn't have to burn to be brighter. You don't get to miss me now. After all I went through, I lost myself trying to be enough for you. Break, I need you, and you needed less. I was never enough for you, but I was too much for me. I gave away my whole soul for someone who couldn't see. I won't shrink my heart again to fit inside your truth. I wasn't asking for too much, I was just asking the wrong you. One day you'll realize what you couldn't choose, but by then I'll be gone from being never enough for you. trusted you with my softest parts, the ones I hide the most. You held them like they mattered, then let them go. I believed every promise, every "I won't leave" you said. Now I'm sleeping with the silence and your words inside my head. I keep asking what I did wrong, but love shouldn't feel like blame. You walked away untouched, and I'm the one who changed. You left me broken, trying to understand. I loving you so deeply, left me like this in the end. I'm picking up the pieces you never had to see. You left me broken and took the best of me. I still flinch when I remember how easy it was for you to say goodbye so calmly, like I was nothing to lose. I replay all the moments, wonder where I disappeared. I was slowly falling apart while you were never really here. I gave you all my patience, all my faith, my time. You called it overwhelming, I called it trying to survive. You left me broken in ways I can't repair. I loved you with no conditions. You loved me when it was fair. Now I doubt every feeling, every touch, every truth. You left me broken, learning how to live without you. If loving you was wrong, why did it feel so real? Why am I the only one still trying to heal? I don't hate you, I just hate what I became. Someone who apologizes for feeling pain. Break, I needed you, you needed less. You left me broken, but I stayed alive. I'm breathing through the wreckage, taking it one night at a time. One day I'll be stronger, one day I'll be free. But tonight you left me broken, and that's all I can be. I'll fix myself in pieces, I'll learn to love again, but you'll never know what it cost me in the end. The lights are on, but the room feels dark, missing from the air. I keep talking just to hear my voice, to prove that I'm still here. Your name sits heavy on my tongue, but I never say it out loud. I'm scared if I let the silence in, I'll break down. I thought I'd learn how to be alone, but this feels different tonight. It's not your absence that hurts the most, it's how quiet the fight is. It's me fighting the quiet, trying not to let it win. Every second without you is closing in. I'm screaming without a sound, holding tears I can't explain. It's me fighting the quiet, calling out your name. I keep your letters in a drawer, I don't open them anymore. Some memories hurt too much to touch, but I can't throw them away. You said I'd be okay with time, like time knows how I feel, but time doesn't wake up alone, wondering if love was real. I don't miss the way you left, I miss who I was back then, before silence learned my heartbeat, settled in. It's me fighting the quiet, in the middle of the night. I replay every maybe, every goodbye. I'm breaking without a sound, trying not to go insane. It's me fighting the quiet, calling out your name. If I stop holding myself together, will anyone hear me fall? You were the only one who knew me at all. I don't need you to come back, I just need this pain to end. It's me fighting the quiet, but I'm getting so tired now. I don't know how to be strong without you around. If silence is what you chose, then I'll learn to survive the pain. It's me fighting the quiet, but the quiet knows my name. I'm still here, even if I sound alone. I packed away a future in a box under my bed. Every dream we talked about now lives inside my head. I traced your name in silence one last time tonight. Said goodbye to what we were without a final fight. You promised we were endless, I believed it all too well. Now forever feels like something I had to learn to sell. This is goodbye to us forever, even though my heart still stays. I'm letting go of every maybe, of every almost every day. This is goodbye to us forever, to the love we couldn't say. I'll carry you in quiet places, but I won't beg you to stay. I still know how you take your coffee, still hear you laugh at night. Funny how I memorized you, but forgot how to fight. You walked away so gently, like it wouldn't leave a mark. Now I'm learning how to breathe again in the dark. I don't hate you for leaving, I just hate how it ends, with me holding the pieces and you calling it then. This is goodbye to us forever, even though it feels unfair. I gave you all I had to give. You left me standing there. This is goodbye to us forever, to the life we almost knew. I'll learn to live without your love, but I won't forget you. If loving you is my mistake, I'd still make it again. Some hearts break beautifully at the end. I hope you find what you were missing. I just wish it wasn't me. This is goodbye to us forever. Now I say it out loud, not because my heart is ready, but because I'm tired now. This is goodbye to words you couldn't say when I stopped waiting for them. Now you stand here full of reasons, like they still mean something. I needed you when I was breaking, when my hands were shaking. Then you were busy learning distance. Now you're asking me again. I cried quietly so you wouldn't hear. I healed without your arms. You don't get to save me now. After all the harm, it's too late for apologies, too late to say you tried. I begged for honesty, you gave me empty nights. It's too late for apologies. I learned to live without the love you're offering now, that I don't need right now. You say you didn't mean to hurt me, like that changes what I feel. Intentions don't erase the damage, they just make it real. I carried us through the silence while you called it space. Now you want forgiveness, like it's something I can give away. I don't hate you for leaving. I hate how long I stayed, hoping you'd become the person I kept praying you'd be. It's too late for apologies. You're knocking at a closed door. I would have given you forever, but you wanted something more. It's too late for apologies. I've already survived the version of me you broke and taught how to say goodbye. If love is timing, then we missed our chance. You showed up with regret, I showed up with scars. I'm not cold, I'm just done bleeding. It's too late for apologies, but not too late to move on. I forgive you in silence, but I won't stay this time. It's too late for apologies, and that's the hardest truth. You don't lose people when they leave, you lose them when you don't choose. You can keep your sorry, I already healed. You said goodbye without saying it, just turned and let me guess. Your coat was gone, your eyes were cold, my heart did the rest. I stood there holding every word you never let me hear. Love shouldn't end in quiet rooms, but you disappeared. I you what was wrong. You said nothing, I'm fine. Now I know what nothing means. It sounds just like this silence. You left me silence where your love used to stay. You walked out softly, but the quiet still screams your searching between the lines for the moment you stopped choosing me and started leaving me behind. I would have fought through anything if you had let me try, but you chose the someone completely and lose them without a reason that's real. I'm standing in the quiet, trying not to fall apart. You left me silence and it shattered my heart. You didn't leave with anger, you didn't leave with truth. You left me silence and I lost you. The door is closed, but it feels wide open, like something slipped away. Your shadow's gone from the hallway, but the ache decided to stay. I sit here holding conversations that never reach the end. You left without a warning, and I'm still trying to understand. Your words are gone, but they linger like smoke I can't escape. Every promise you whisper still knows my name. Silence fills the room where your laughter used to be. It wraps around my heart and slowly suffocates me. Is louder when you're not around. I would have stayed through the darkness if you had stayed with me, but you chose an easier ending and left me incomplete. I don't ask for answers anymore. I already know the truth. You stopped loving me quietly long before you moved. Silence fills the room, every corner, every breath. I learned how to miss you without saying it out loud. Yeah, I'm breaking in the quiet, trying not to let it show. Silence fills the room, and I don't know how to let you go. If silence is all you left me, then this is how I'll remember you. Not angry, not forgiven, just empty and blue. Silence fills the room. Now I sit with all the pain. I loved you without conditions. You left without explaining. If love is meant to save us, why does it leave a wound? Silence fills the room, and I'm learning to survive you. The room is still, and I finally hear